When you take into account the average Rembrandt is the size of a business card, the level of detail he was able to achieve is absolutely extraordinary. Rembrandt van Rijn was born in 1606 in the town of Leiden, which is now the Netherlands. He became a very famous portrait painter and revolutionized the medium of etching. Though he did not invent the medium, it's what he did with it is the reason why we know him as the father of etching. An etching is created by biting grooves into a copper plate with acid. What Rembrandt would do is he would start with his copper plate, he would cover it in an acid-resistant ground that was mixed with wax and tar. He would draw his lines into that black surface, exposing the shiny copper underneath. The thing is, he would have to understand that if he wants to make a man facing left, he has to draw him facing right so that the end product, the man is facing left. Everything has to be done backwards, including his signature. Rembrandt created approximately 300 copper plates in his lifetime, 81 of which remain intact today. The others were lost in war and public and social upheaval and natural disasters. Rembrandt was a painter during the Baroque era, and in addition to the contrast of light and dark, the Baroque era was also known for the Baroque diagonal. This was a method for the artist to create the most compelling composition and gracefully lead the viewer's eye from one side to the next of the composition. Rembrandt's line quality was unparalleled and continues to inspire artists even 350 years after his passing. Rembrandt suffered great personal loss, having survived his wife and 4 of his 5 children. And you can see this within his etchings, specifically his self-portraits. Rembrandt lived far beyond his means. He amassed a substantial collection of old master paintings and curiosities, all of which had to be sold when he declared bankruptcy. Sadly, upon his passing, he was buried in an unmarked grave, something that was common for poor people at the time. If we didn't have Rembrandt, we wouldn't have Goya. If we didn't have Goya, we wouldn't have Picasso. And if we didn't have Picasso, we wouldn't have art as we know it today. And Rembrandt is the genesis of that.